Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you guys how to mod text in Marvel Rivals. There is a guide out on how to mod a lot of the UI assets and stuff like that. But when I got to the string editing, which is how you actually modify the text, it was very convoluted and filled with a lot of unnecessary steps. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do it the easy way. So first off, you're gonna want to install uasset GUI from the GitHub page. So go ahead and install that. So first off, you're gonna want to go ahead. It's gonna say no mappings. So you're gonna want to go ahead and find your mappings. So import mappings, and there are places to find these mappings, so go look for them. But yeah, after you do that, change to 5.3. This is your Unreal Engine version, which is also going to be 5.3, which is what the Unreal Engine is, what the game is running on. So after that, you're gonna want to also grab Fmodel. Fmodel is a big one for this because it's going to allow you to see all of the file structure stuff. So once you get into Fmodel and you have Fmodel all set up, there are other guides on how to set it up, which I will not be going through. You're going to want to go ahead and hit all, load, and then go to the file directory, and then you're going to want to go to Marvel, Content, Marvel, Data, String Table, and your Hero ST folder, right? So you're gonna go to the Hero ST folder, and you're gonna grab your Hero ID. There is a whole list of... Okay, so yeah, there are these character IDs, and it is there are a lot. But you're just gonna find the one for your character. In this case, I've been modding Iron Fist, which is ironically one of the hardest to work with, but I digress. So you're gonna want to copy the ID, and you're gonna want to find it in here. That's gonna be right here. This is Iron Fist. So you're not gonna be able to see exactly, like obviously you can't open it. But for the example, I'll show you guys the one that everybody wants to edit. So you're gonna go here and you're gonna extract the raw data, export raw data, uasset. So it's gonna give us a uasset, right? So you're gonna want to drag that uasset into uasset GUI, right? And that's gonna open it. You go to export data, and this is where all your strings are gonna be. I've been working on a GG mod. And so that's how I replace all the text. These are going to be your keys. So when you come into Unreal, you're going to want to do the exact same folder structure as you see in Fmodel. So it's going to be under Marvel, Content, Marvel, Data, String Table, Hero ST, and then your character ID. I have all of that, I think. Yes. Get out of here. Okay. So I have all of that, and then inside of that, you're gonna put, you're gonna right click, you're gonna create a new miscellaneous, and then it's going to be string table. So you're gonna click string table, right? And you're just gonna have new string table. Now what you want to do is you want to rename it to, go up here to name map, and you're gonna want to rename it this. This is the actual file name. So you do that, and you rename it. I have mine right here, so I don't have to do that. But once you get in, you're also going to want to set the namespace to the exact same thing as the file name. Now, when you get in, it's going to look like this. You're going to go down here to key, and that's where this is going to come in handy. These are going to be all your keys. These are going to be all of what is being edited. The team name is going to be the hero name. Real name is going to be the little box under the hero name. And you have the biography, which is under the lore section. And then you have the description, which is under all of that. Like under all of the character name on the main page. So let's say I want to edit the hero name. We're going to go ahead and go here. UI hero table. We're going to just paste that key in there. And we're going to name it whatever we want. Right? We're going to name it. We're going to name it GG. Green. So that'll replace the hero name. And then if I want to do the biography, how I have the biography laid out is I have it laid out like this. And it's basically GG's lore, except what I've noticed is anytime you hit enter to separate into new line, it treats it as a line break. The text automatically wraps, so you don't have to do any, you don't have to count characters like I was doing. You don't have to like do any of that. Once it reaches a certain length, it'll automatically wrap over to the next line. So you don't have to worry about formatting or anything like that unless your UI mask is really weird on the character screen and you edited that and messed with that. Yeah, I did, but luckily mine is fine. So enter treats it as a new line break, and then so I really only do that when I need like a new paragraph. And I just put everything on one line. And that's just going to automatically wrap it, which is super nice. So once you do that, you're going to go up here and you hit save. Let me just delete this one. And now you're going to want to go to your content and go to your data asset. If you don't know how to do that, you're just going to go down here to miscellaneous and data asset. And you're going to do a primary asset label. You're going to assign it a chunk ID. I think personally, in my personal opinion, I think we should popularize making it the character ID. And then just adding a digit for whatever you decide to edit. I think it should just be normalized that if you mod a character, any modifications you make should just be under that mod. Like if you edit the UI and put it in a different pack file, don't do that. Just put it all in one pack file. Let's just make it like all organized, right? Because obviously you're not going to be able to have two Iron Fist mods on top of each other. So I think that it just works out. So if you have your chunk ID too high, you will get infinite packaging. So make sure you set it low. I set it to the last two characters of the character ID. So that would be 52 for Iron Fist. Now under explicit assets, you're going to go ahead and click that. And then you're going to add your string asset that you just made to that right there. And that's literally it. Then you hit save. Right? So you hit save. I don't want to have two asset labels. So once you do that, once you hit save, everything on both the string and this is pretty much good to go. So I did a little oopsie. So what you got to do is after you do that, right? You're just going to go over here to your data folder. Right, the base data folder. You're gonna copy. You're gonna copy that. Right, you're gonna copy that, and you're gonna put it in your Marvel LQ folder. Make a Marvel LQ folder inside of the content directory. So you have Marvel and Marvel LQ. If you don't have one, make one. This is for people who do not have good PCs. So, yeah, you know what? You're gonna put that. You're gonna copy that. You're gonna copy that to there. Now, you should have a data folder too. And you're gonna go ahead to in here, and you're going to add the data asset, the other data asset that you just made, to the LQ folder as well. I need another freaking asset thing. I have so many. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna add it in there. Okay. You hit save. Alright. Rose from the past, take it away. All you have to do is come up here. You go to packaging settings. And make sure all of your packaging settings are like mine. Uncheck use IO store. Yeah, just make sure all your settings are like mine. When you get down to Windows, make sure it's on shipping, and it's gonna package the project. And once it's done, then you're gonna have text changed. So I will show you what that looks like in game. So everything has changed for me, as you can tell. But once you get over to Heroes, you can see it says the Fister. And now it is the Fister. Chichimuran, although those who get too close to taste the steel of her gauntlets call her the Fister. It's chaotic gremlin of Hololive English, 4th generation justice. So that is how you change the text. Yeah. It changes everywhere. It changes in-game on the character select. It changes on pretty much everywhere. This is the lore page, like I said. You can change pretty much any aspect. I think next I'm probably going to change the lore story. But, I mean, I can show you in-game too. I'm gonna blur out my name because I don't want the devs to come hunt me down. I doubt they will, but you know. See? The Fister. And it's also nice because it's also referenced
is it a gift from Sholau the Undying?
It's also referenced on the actual hero page. Right? So you'll see like the Fister. I think it's on F1 too. Yeah, it's on F1 too. So anywhere that the Fister is referenced, it's going to change. And so now you don't have to go through a bunch of convoluted steps and package and literally just add it to the primary asset label like you would do for any other mod if you are modding this game and are experienced in the mod. The ways of the modding, then you add it literally the same way as you would change anything else. Except through a string. And then you use US at GUI to actually get the keys. Here it is. So I think probably the most important thing is to remember that when you want to do like a line break, you hit enter once. There are no, like, you should not space it like that. The text automatically wraps itself, so you don't have to do any of that. It's all there for you. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and you know, kind of quick tutorial. Yeah. Rate, comment, subscribe.